Wellsboro is a borough in the northern tier of Pennsylvania, close to the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania and popular hiking and biking trails. The small town also has a holiday history and comes alive at Christmas. I visited on a picture-perfect day to find out more about the story. Wellsboro, Pennsylvania looks like a Christmas movie set, frozen in time. But this small town with thriving mom and pop stores is real, with a good reason to celebrate the season.
We like to call ourselves the town that saved Christmas.
As World War II raged in Europe, the British blockade of imported goods included hand-blown German ornaments. Retailers turned to Corning glass. The company agreed to modify its then state-of-the-art ribbon machine at the Wellsboro plant, which made light bulbs, to produce Christmas ornaments.
So in 1939, 1 million Christmas balls came off our line.
And Shiny Brights were born.
It is an amazing story, and it was one that nobody really thought of. It was just what we did here. It was just part of the plant. People went to work in the morning or in the evening, and they made light bulbs and Christmas ornaments.
The plant went dark in 2016, just short of its 100th anniversary.
And then they would have gone into the molds.
Light bulbs are now made of plastic.
This is just part of it. I have close to 1,400 ornaments.
Jeff Yingst, aka Mr. Shiny Bright, is a longtime collector. He decorates numerous trees at his home in York Springs.
I worked at a glass factory. I worked at PPG in Carlisle for 46 years. Plus, I always enjoyed Christmas, so I just started collecting. And it's almost like an addiction.
This tree is decorated in a variety of ornaments.
The Wellsboro Glass Historical Association has a large collection of ornaments made at the plant over the years. They're hanging on this tree and in glass cases at the association's storefront museum.
So the easiest way to identify quickly is when you look at the top on the cap. Sometimes they will say Shiny Bright if that's who they were marketed by, but they will definitely say made in the USA.
The plant held its annual Christmas banquet here at the Penn Wells Hotel. In 1946, it wanted to welcome home veterans with something special, so it designed this American flag made of more than 1,400 Christmas ornaments.
There were many workers in the plant who had served, some who did not return, and many who did, and whose lives were altered forever, and many families who were affected, and many women who joined the workforce as a result of to keep the plant running. And so the American flag with the Christmas bulbs was a fitting tribute to them.
It's part of the war story. The town that saved Christmas wants to ring out to the whole world.
Wow, nice job, Susan.
Wow, it was such a great visit. It was really spectacular. And Wellsboro celebrates each year in December with back-to-back event weekends, Dickens of a Christmas and Christmas on Main Street, with all of those shops taking part.
Yeah, talk about Christmas on Main Street. I mean, picture perfect day. Snow and everything. That American flag was really, really beautiful.
Yeah,
it was great.
And the town at Christmas just looks like a Christmas movie.